Military Mission is right. They're locked and loaded, and there's the light. A mile and a half ahead of them. And they're off in the Metropolitan. And jumping quite well, the favourite Just Fine with Benno the inside. Now a bit of speed wide out, Spirit Ridge going forward. Navajo Peak pretty handy as well. Then Major Beale and Wineglass Bay. Just behind them is Carla Poor from Torrance. Cleveland out very deep in a tricky spot. Manzois up the fence from Alabir. Waterhouse, Ho-Ho Calm, Military Mission wide. And Mr. Waterville had flopped back to a clear last. Spirit Ridge leads inside the 2,000 metres with Navajo Peak striding to second. And the favourite gets leaders back Just Fine, travelling in third. A length and a half further back, we've got a line of three. Benno the Rouse from Wineglass Bay, and Major Beale is cast a bit deep at this point. Further back to Cleveland, who's three horses out. On the outside of Carla Poor, then came Manzois, Torrens on a wide path. Further back to Alabir from Waterhouse, Ho-Ho Calm, Military Mission. Good gap back to Mr. Waterville, taking a while to get into his rhythm back last of all. So Spirit Ridge leads at the 1,400, a length on Major Beale, and Navajo Peak now third. A length further back to Just Fine, the odds-on favourite into a clear fourth, still over towards the inside. 2 lengths away to Wineglass Bay, then came the grey Benno on the rails. 2 lengths further back to Cleveland, who slipped in now, one off the fence around Carla Poor. Further back in the field then to Torrens from Alabir, Manzois, Military Mission, Ho-Ho Khan, Waterhouse, and last of all is Mr. Waterville, who's really tacked on now. There'd be about 15 lengths covering the Metrop field down the side. Spirit Ridge leads at the 800 metres, a half length now. Major Beale, Just Fine, pushes through into a clear third in advance of Navajo Peak. 2 lengths then to Benno from Wineglass Bay. Torrens off the track now. Mr. Waterville is settled like going right around the field as they race inside the 600 metres. Spirit Ridge a half in front to Major Beale. Just Fine is locked up at the moment in third, followed then by deeper out Cleveland pulling out from Mr. Waterville, who's hit a flat spot. Military Mission wide out. The favourites out now. Spirit Ridge in front, and here's Just Fine going to it quickly, and Just Fine moves up on the outside of Spirit Ridge, and they're well clear from the rest. Just Fine and Spirit Ridge inside the 200 metres in a real good stoush here. Spirit Ridge showing plenty of fight. Rachel King driving hard on Just Fine. The favourite ahead in front, Just Fine. Spirit Ridge really trying to come back. Just Fine, a brave Metropolitan win. Wanted ahead to Spirit Ridge. They gapped the rest. Carla Poor third, followed by Benno, Cleveland, Waterhouse, Military Mission, then Ho-Ho Khan. Further back to Torrens, Alabir, Wineglass Bay, then Manzois. From Navajo Peak, Major Beale and Mr. Waterville. Just Fine. Just tough. Didn't Spirit Ridge make him earn the win? Just Fine takes out the Metropolitan with a 50 kilos, making it 3 out of 3 in Sydney and winning it in the time of 2:26.11.